summer. This is how the blanket is looking so far. We decided to make tacos. That sky is gorgeous. Okay, this is a contender. So this is the devotional Amanda and I are going through right now.
Well, what if you're single and you don't have a guy? I've got the solution.
Can I keep you?
No.
Uh-oh. When's the last time you caught snowflakes on your tongue? I'm gonna bet it's been a while. Let's do it together, ready? Harder than it looks. It's not as cold as I thought it was gonna be, and the snowflakes are just perfect. I wish I could turn the camera upward to really show you so you could see it falling from the sky, but I don't think it would show up. Just trust me, it's magical. My favorite thing about winter is the smell of a burning fireplace. Certain wood has a really aromatic smell and it's just one of my favorite winter smells. Ooh, it's starting to pick up now. I think I might go back inside before my straight hair turns curly. I think I'm gonna need something hot to drink after that. Hello fellow YouTubers, I'm Cassandra Joy and welcome to my channel. I am working with a new camera today and I don't know how I feel about it. I think it's because it's a learning curve. I'm coming at you with straight hair, which I haven't done in a very long time, but every so often I get the itch to just see how long my hair is. And when you do that, you have to straighten your hair. It's just a rule of being a girl. But I had to put some salty spray in it because even though I have thick hair, my hair is fine. And when I straighten it, it looks super flat and thin. And I'm not about that. I think I've fluffed it up a good bit. I keep playing with it, which is part of the problem. But if I just, you know, zhuzh, I think that looks pretty good. The reason I was getting a little bit dolled up was because I was planning on leaving for the evening to go out on the town, grab a coffee, walk around a bit, and then it just dropped to freezing temperatures and I have no inclination to leave the house. This is the problem with winter. I have all of these grand plans where I want to be active and do things and the cold just keeps me barricaded inside and it's really a bummer. Oh my goodness, there's a bunny! This camera, oh man, this camera can't zoom. This is as far as I can zoom, but there is a bunny directly behind the mower. Just snuffling around. Oh. I think we have a family of rabbits that live under our shed because every time I come back from running an errand in the evening, I scare them from the warm spot next to our house and they always dart under the shed. So I'm thinking that might be where they're living for the winter. But even though I'm not leaving the house yet, I thought I would still start the vlog today. I haven't had a proper book-themed hangout with you in a really long time. Mostly because the YouTube algorithm does not love that. For whatever reason, thrifting does great. Anything else does subpar. But I love books, and that's part of my life, especially now in the winter. I'm doing a lot more reading, so I thought, forget the algorithm. We're just gonna have fun, and the people who love it will love it, and the people who don't have to watch. So what does that mean for today's vlog? Well, there are a couple things I'd like to do with you. Over the weekend, I'm going to be going to the Fairfield Mall area. Anybody local will know where that is, but it's basically where our main mall is located and lots of other storefronts. There's one store that I haven't been to in a bit and I really want to go, and that store is Barnes & Noble. I realize I've talked about not wanting to buy any more books. That's the whole reason I asked for a Kindle for Christmas. However, there's always a however, isn't there? The ACOTAR series just got a redesign and it looks stunning. And so I wanted to go to Barnes & Noble to see A, how much it is to get the whole set, and B, to see if it's as pretty in person. Because if it is, I may get it. And then the caveat would be I would probably donate my other copies just to make myself feel better about bringing more things into my home. You know, this is not very comfortable. I'm gonna move to my cozy chair. Just a second. Let me fix the blanket here first. I just got this off of Etsy. I'll link the creator in the description box, but isn't this gorgeous? It's moons and suns. I absolutely love this. This is now my official reading chair blanket. Okay, back to plans. We're gonna go to a bookstore. We're gonna look through all the pretty books. We're gonna try not to spend too much. I'm expecting it to be a very cozy time. Hopefully you're all down for that. Let's get the weekend started. Loves. It's the next day. I'm not sure how much I filmed last night. I don't really remember. I got into making TikToks and that took up a chunk of my evening, and then I spent the rest of it listening to Fourth Wing on my Kindle while I crocheted my blanket. Do you want a little update? This is how the blanket is looking so far. It's rolled up right now. It's longer than it is wide, but we're working on it. I have to actually stop right now because I've run out of this maroon color. I'm very sad. I have to wait till the end of the month for when the new yarn shows up. So I just have to look at my blanket from afar. I want to get ready for the day. And then I plan on sipping a cup of coffee and waking up slow. Honestly, my favorite kind of morning. I'm going to try something different on this camera. Apparently you can do a time lapse on here. You don't actually have to do it in post when you edit. You can just tell it to do a time lapse. So I'm going to try it while I do my makeup and we'll see how that goes. This vlog is honestly just one big experiment because I'm filming it on a new camera. So we're just gonna see how this works. Well, hi. It's hours later. I basically got waylaid by a headache, second one this week. I have a sneaking suspicion it was the candle that I was burning because it's not a good candle. It's just an average, got it from Kroger kind of candle. Not soy wax or anything like that. And I just have a sneaking suspicion that may have caused my headaches. So I've opened the window, let some fresh air in, turned off my candle warmer so that the smell would stop dispersing through the room. And I think that's helped, but I did have to just lay in bed for an hour with a blanket over my eyes just to give my headache some reprieve. But it's the evening now. I'm gonna give this camera a charge before heading out to run some errands before I go meet my friend. I don't even remember how much I've told you. I'll cut this out if I've already said it. I've been so preoccupied with thinking about the camera and the shots and testing things out that I haven't really been thinking about giving you a super quality vlog. I apologize for that. I will do better. Hello, Editing Cassie here. I realized that I did not explain myself very well at all, and I'm gonna blame it on the headache I was recovering from. There are 2 days that you're gonna be watching. The first day, I'm gonna be running errands, seeing my friend Amanda, and doing a little crochet night with her. The day after that is the day I'm gonna be going to our local big mall area and going to Barnes & Noble, where we'll do all the book thing. I did not explain that very well at all. I genuinely think because I was using a new camera, I was a little bit flustered. Sorry about that. Let's get back to the vlog. There are a few errands I want to run, one of which running to the grocery store to grab some cookies. I thought it would be really fun to surprise my friend. Some cookies that we could bake. Did I mention the friend I'm going to go see is my friend Amanda? She's my single mom friend with 2 littles. Her oldest is going to be staying at a friend's, so it'll just be me and her little baby, which will be so much fun just to have some girl time. But also, I have these contraptions that I don't think I will ever use again. I've had these for years. You can tell based on how much dust is on them. These are ways that you can make hats pretty simply, or if you get one shaped like this, you can make a scarf. They're called looms. They are pretty simple to manage, but I just prefer crocheting normally because I'm now more comfortable, but these were a great starting point when I was first starting out. I think I got all of these from either Walmart or Meijer. I'm gonna have to tear off all of these beginnings of projects before I give them to her. But since I'm planning on teaching my friend Amanda how to crochet, this might be a nice starting point for her too. And if her oldest wants to get involved, that's totally fine. There's enough for literally everyone. I have all the things. I've got my purse with all the usual necessities. I've got a bag full of yarn to work on and my devotional because Amanda and I were doing a devotional together, and a bag of goodies I'm gonna bring to Amanda that she can keep. Oh, and food stuff because we're making dinner. Let's go. Look how pretty. That sky is gorgeous. So glad I made it out in time for the sunset. Oh, I didn't think about this. Finding my keys. There we go. They were on top, thankfully. Uh-oh. Oh no! My battery's dead. What is the problem?
Yes.
My battery's dead.
Jumping.
Thank you. Well, that's annoying. The only thing I can think is that it just got cold and I haven't used my car in a while because my lights are automatic, so I didn't leave them on. Honestly, bless my dad. He is a lifesaver in so many situations. I genuinely don't know. Oh. Pop my hood, he says. Anyway, I was gonna say, I don't know what I'd do without him, because these are the kind of things that make me nervous to live alone. Because I'm not married, I don't have a boyfriend, don't have anybody I could call in case of an emergency, if I lived far away or anything. Oh well, that's future me's problem.
Okay.
Papa Joy to the rescue.
Uh-oh.
What do you think of my new camera?
Oh, that is slick. That is pretty slick.
With a little viewfinder, and it's on a gimbal, so it's really smooth.
Oh, it has a oh my goodness.
Isn't that cool?
That is awesome. Yeah.
Well, on the bright side, the sky is gorgeous. Look at that wide angle.
Oh, that is beautiful.
That's, wow. I have it recording on 4K too.
Oh yeah, that's better. That's going to give you more ability to zoom in
Post.
post.
Yeah.
That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes,
you're
it
a,
makes sense.
You're a graphics girl
What do
now.
you think I have been doing the last 12 years on YouTube? 12 years this year.
That's pretty decent.
It's earned me something.
Yes.
Smarts, if nothing else.
Yes.
Okay. You want to talk to them while I do this?
No.
All right, let's try this again. Ooh. Oh, it's thinking about it. Oh, it's trying. Phooey. Well, as you can see, it's dark now because it took so long for us to figure out what was going on. Basically, sad update, my car battery has kicked the bucket officially. I guess because I didn't drive it for a week and it was below 0 temperatures at night, that was enough to make my battery go kaput. So I'm now looking at a couple $100 at least to buy a new battery. Be an adult, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Good news, though, I was able to still come to Amanda's. I'm driving my dad's car. He was so generous and let me drive it. So now I'm just waiting for Amanda to come down. I'm gonna hop in her car, and the plan is we're gonna go to the grocery store to get some food for dinner. I brought some things, she's gonna buy some things, and together we're gonna make something delicious. We will be set for the evening. We're gonna be talking about God things. We're gonna be doing craft stuff. We're gonna be making delicious dinner. I'm so excited for this girl hangout. I don't know how much of it I'll film, probably just bits and pieces, but I'm so excited. I've been wanting a proper girly hangout for a while, and when most of your friends are moms, those become few and far between. But for now, I'm just gonna sit here in the warmth of my car until Amanda gets down here. Well, we're in Meijer and we're gonna grab some goodies for dinner. We decided to make tacos. So I brought some salsa and some taco shells. Now we're gonna look for chicken and any other snacky bits we feel like having. Tare, can you say tacos? Say taco. That's as big as he is. Bigger than he is. Are there any good books? I'm sure there are. Ooh. Nothing I want to grab. I got distracted by the books. I got lost. So Amanda told me about some chocolate wine. I'm not a huge drinker, but I will taste something if it's chocolate. Now we're on the hunt for chicken, the last ingredient for our taco dinner. All right, checkout time. And good thing too, because I'm hungry. Bubby, can I keep you? What you did.
Okay, I'm gonna show you a trick that I just showed Amanda. Us ladies can never open a jar, right? We always need a guy. Honey, I need you to open this for me. Well, what if you're single and you don't have a guy? I've got the solution. Basically, you take your hands like this. I'm gonna lift the jar because you can't see it. And you press with your palms on either side of the lid. And it comes off easy. I showed Amanda, she didn't know that trick, and she's like, oh my gosh! Were you impressed?
Did you show them what I normally do?
No. Do you want to show them what you normally do?
No, I'll break it.
No. No.
Gosh.
Hi, Peppa. Oh, come here.
He said, pick me up, please.
Hi. You're so sweet.
Show me some
The only man in my life.
Hey, that's the only man in my life.
Can't we share?
No. Yeah, we can.
Yeah, that's cheese. I think you've had enough cheese. No, your belly is full of cheese.
Oh my gosh. You won't be able to poop tomorrow.
Is that Natalie's? Is that her charm bracelet? That's yours? It's Bubby's? Yeah. You know, I didn't know you liked butterflies and princesses and Stitch's girlfriend so much. I didn't know that was your thing. My mistake. Someone commented that they've been with my channel since I had 500 subscribers.
Really?
And I now have almost 5,000.
That's neat.
Did you know my channel just had its 12th birthday?
No.
I've been on YouTube 12
What
years.
a baby.
Oh, I thought it was pretty monumental, but okay. Way to just douse my confidence, Amanda.
Guess what? I've had a Facebook for a year.
A year.
Yeah.
What a milestone. Let's celebrate.
That's
Get the
why I only
cake.
had like 80 friends.
I think that's more than my Facebook,
That's
which
right.
I've had since college. Each have two. I think there's enough.
Yeah. If nobody's ever tried this, it's delicious.
It looks really good. Here, wait.
Chocolate, wine. They also make raspberry chocolate
Ooh.
and dark chocolate.
That sounds amazing. I'm down for that. When you've got chocolate wine on the menu, you can't say no. Yummy. It is 1:30 in the morning now. Oh boy. It is so very past my bedtime. And I don't think I got a single clip of Amanda and I doing crocheting, but I did get some of us fixing dinner, which was nice. The evening just became a huge, very needed girl chat. We talked through the devotional that we're both working through right now. We're really enjoying it. It's hitting home for us in different ways. All of them are equally annoying because there's just a lot of hard truths. Good ones, but hard nonetheless. And so it was really nice to chat together in person about it and just sort of share our thoughts back and forth. Actually, let me go get that devotional real quick. So this is the devotional Amanda and I are going through right now called What Happens When Women Say Yes to God and Walk in Faith. The author is Lisa Turkhurst. I've talked about her devotionals quite often. I feel like I only talk about her devotionals. I do read other ones, but hers just seem to hit me where I'm at most often. I really want to reread how much I've read so far and underline things, because I haven't been doing that. When I got to Amanda's, I'm like, there were so many talking points I wanted to talk about, and I didn't underline or highlight any of them, so they were hard to remember. This has made me cry a few times. And there have been so many moments where I've just been like, you know, that like the eye roll heavenward, where you're just like, God, I know you're trying to make a point here, and I don't appreciate it. Had many of those moments. What was the line that I was telling Amanda I really liked? I'll read the paragraph before the line I really like for some context. The more we say yes to God, the more we will live in expectation of seeing Him. The more we expect to see God, the more we will. The more you experience Him, the more you'll trust Him. The more you trust Him, the more you'll open up your hands in absolute obedience. This is the line I really like. Obedience becomes radical when we say, yes, God, whatever you want, and mean it. We release our grip on all that we love and offer it back to Him, who loves us more. And it is into these upturned hands that God will pour out His blessings, His abundant, unexpected, radical blessings. Soon, saying yes to God will no longer be a discipline of your heart, but rather the delight of your life. That's just one of many really good lines that I've been loving. Where's my bookmark? There it is. Something that I've been, I wouldn't say struggling with. Struggling is not the right word. Wrestling. That's a better word. With is giving up control. As a firstborn, this is a problem many of us have. We are naturally go-getters. The make it happen, do it ourselves gene is strong in firstborns. And I have it in spades. So anytime something doesn't go my way, or anytime I get impatient waiting on God to answer a prayer that I've been praying for years, my inclination is to be like, well, God's not making it happen, I guess I better make it happen. And that's the wrong attitude to have. I understand this, but I still struggle with it. It's a way of thinking that I've gotten into the bad habit of, and I'm really trying to break it. What's a good example? My chai project, the book that I've written. I would love to have absolute control over whether or not that gets published, over whether or not it will resonate with people, be loved, be popular, known worldwide, etc., etc. I have no control over that. Now, there are steps that I can take to help, and I intend to do those steps, but honestly, most of it is out of my hands. So what I've chosen to do is pray over my book, which for anybody who doesn't have a relationship with God, that may sound kind of bonkers. Totally fair. It kind of does. But what I've been saying is, God, you know how much I love this book. You gave me the skills to write this. You gave me the urge to write this. I fully believe you wanted me to write this. So what I ask is that you put it in the hands of the people who need to read it most. And for anybody who doesn't know what my chai project is, it's a Gilmore Girls meets Hallmark, autumn-themed small-town, slow-burn romance with a plus-size heroine. The main character took a chunk of my soul into the narrative, and the book deals with a lot of raw nerve things that I've had to deal with in my life, and I think a lot of people will be able to relate to. So apart from just the thrill of having written a book and wanting the world to know it exists, I really want this book to be something that God can use to reach people and to help them. That's just one example of something that I'm trying to give control over to God, and it's honestly a minute-by-minute process. There are days where I'm excellent at trusting God and living with my hands open, and there are days where I really struggle to trust His big picture plan that I can't see. And I tend to hold on tight to the things that I'm not sure I want Him to have control of, because I feel like I can handle it better. But struggling isn't something to feel guilty over or ashamed of. We're human, and struggle is normal. What's important is that I'm continually trying to be better and continually trying to learn more so that I can know God as best I can. Because the more you know someone, the more you trust them. And with that lovely nugget of wisdom, I'm gonna go to bed. I do think I want to extend this vlog a little bit longer. I have some things happening tomorrow. Well, I say that. I still have a dead battery in my car that needs fixing. And if we can fix it, I may have some things that I'd like to take you to. I'm so tired. I'm bordering on delirium. So I'm gonna go to bed. Love you all. See you soon. Good morning. I've got you in my coat pocket. Never done that before. The car saga continues. Dad worked a little bit of magic and was able to get the battery to turn on and the car to turn over. So we're about to head to AutoZone to see if we can test the battery, see if it really is on its last leg or if it still has some juice left. And that will determine whether I can go do all of the fun errands with you. So I'm gonna get my shoes on, we're gonna head out, and we're gonna see what the fate of my car is. The battery is 100%. It's perfect. It just got too cold. That is such an answer to prayer. Thank you, God. What should I do to avoid this happening with the battery again?
Not really much you can do. Clean it off every once in a while.
Start it, every day?
Do you not drive very much?
I work from home.
So yeah, I'd start it, when it's this cold, start and let it run for about 5-10 minutes every day.
Every day, okay.
Yeah. Especially when it's this cold, people let the car sit and it just kills the batteries.
Yeah,
So
okay.
I'd let it run a little bit every day.
Yay, my car is good to go. I'm so happy. Thank you, God. Okay, well that's done and dusted and we can be on our way. Oh, I'm just so happy. Whew, it's cold. You already knew that. It's Ohio. Guess where we are? We're at Barnes & Noble. I think I'm gonna leave my coat in the car because as cold as it is outside, it's not cold in there. And it's just not a cozy time when you're lugging a huge winter jacket around. So what's on my agenda for book shopping today? I know I've mentioned that I'm trying to buy less physical books and do more Kindle audiobooks, especially with books that I haven't read before and don't know that I love yet. The caveat to that is, if it's a book or a book series that I know I love and want to display on my bookshelf like a trophy, I'm willing to buy a physical copy of that. So when I found out that Barnes & Noble had a special edition of the ACOTAR series, I kind of wanted to check it out. So that's what we're going to check today. I don't know what the price is going to be. I don't know if I can even afford it, but I want to look at it. I want to hold it in my hands, and if nothing else, pretend that it's mine for the time I'm in Barnes & Noble. And I thought I'd take you with me, because why not? Everyone loves a good bookstore browse. Currently reading Fourth Wing right now on my Kindle in audiobook form. If I end up loving it, I may grab a physical copy, but not today. The third book just came out, so I've got a lot of reading to catch up on. So I heard that this book is severely underrated, at least according to Book Talk, so I may have to grab that one in audiobook. And then this one, I've heard a lot of people are in two minds about this, so I'm not sure. I found the Brandon Sanderson section. These are all of his Stormlight Archive series. I've actually started listening to his free online instructions. He teaches at universities and he records them for YouTube, and it's been the most interesting free education. I just listen to it in the background when I work, and I've learned a lot so far. So that's actually gotten me into maybe wanting to try one of his books. I've never read his stuff before. So we'll see. Maybe I'll add that to my TBR list. I find the classics so pretty. I can't say I've read many of them, but I just love the covers. I think these would be really cool collectibles. Okay, I'm in the fantasy section now, so this should be where I can find the special edition of ACOTAR. I'm a little nervous about the price point. Not sure if I'm gonna get sticker shock or not. Probably. Ooh. Okay, I've heard great things about this book. Apparently the magic system is super unique and something a lot of people haven't discovered in a fantasy before. I'm gonna take a picture of this book so I can remember it. I think I'm in the right place. Oh, I think these are it. So you can buy them individually, I guess. Oh, look how stunning that is. So pretty. How much though? Where's the 30? Oh man. So the first two are 30. And then next one is huge, so I don't know if that'll be more or less. 30. Okay. That's nice. The reason I want to get this particular set is one, because it's gorgeous, but two, all the books are the same size. The original prints are all different sizes, like this one. Look how tiny that is. That is not the same as the others, in case you haven't read them and don't know. I think it would just be really pretty to have a set that all match. But that's a lot of money to do all in one go. So I may have to buy these in installments. 2 today, save up a little bit, do 2 another day, that kind of thing. And they're brand new, so they shouldn't be going away anytime soon. Should I or shouldn't I? That is the question. This book was such a good read. I remember devouring it. The story is so unique. I've never read a plot like it. The twists and turns, the mystery, and the twist at the end. Oh man, if you haven't read this, this is a good one. Look at how pretty these Bridgerton copies are. They're so colorful and fun. Oh, I love these. How fun. Oh, and there's more down there. Oh, so pretty. Oh my goodness. This takes me way back. Wow. Do I recognize any of the songs? Oh my word. That's so cool. I'm almost tempted to buy it, but I think it's just good to stay as a memory. I found myself in the journal section. Do I need a journal? No. Do I want one? Yes. I mean, look. Look how cute this is with the scalloped edges. It's so cute. Okay, this is a contender, for sure. Tell me I'm not the only one who drools at the journal section. There's just so many cute ones to choose from. How do you pick? I have talked in other vlogs about my checklist for a good journal. It has to be spiral. Has to be spiral. Cute cover, duh. The lines have to be thin, not wide spaced, and that pretty much makes a good notebook. Like, I love the idea of ones like this because they feel really nice. The thing is, they don't open all the way, they don't lay flat. And with a spiral, like this one, you can open it, you can fold it, it's just so much easier. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander. Let my faith be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Hello loves, I'm back home and I am not empty-handed and I'm gonna show you. So I did decide to get the first 2 books in the ACOTAR series. I have the first 2 right now in their original, not packaging, but original covers. Love the coloring. They're so pretty. But as soon as the last book in the series came out, the size, height changed. And that bothers me so much. So I've decided to start over in my collection of the series, get these gorgeous covers. I mean, look how pretty. Oh. And save up a little bit as I go to finish the series. Look how I'm in love. I'm so in love. So I got the first 2. I will save up for the next, is it 3? 3 more? Maybe 4 more.
I might be miscounting. Very, very happy with my purchase there. And then as I was checking out, this book grabbed my attention. It's called Myrtle, and it contains 100 elementary to impossible mysteries to solve using logic, skill, and the power of deduction. You guys probably know by now how much I love a good whodunit. Now I can solve them on my own, so I decided to grab it. Give it a go. Maybe this could be some good brain exercises every day. So there's instructions on how to solve, which bodes well. It says, welcome to Myrtle Volume 1, the official publication of the case files of the world's greatest mystery-solving mind, Deductive Logico. Deductive. Oh, not detective. Deductive Logico. Unlike other memoirs of the crime-fighting life, these Myrtles are not mere tales, but puzzles for you to solve. All you need to crack these cases is a sharp pencil and an even sharper mind. To prove it, let's review Deductive Logico's very first case, which he cracked as a junior at Deduction College. The student body president had been murdered, and Logico was certain one of 3 people had done it. And then it walks you through a good little deduction tool. I'm gonna have to read this because I really want to start solving. That just sounded so cool and so unique. I've never seen anything like this, but it's apparently a puzzle sensation. So I'm gonna give that a go. Let me know if you'd like me to solve any of them with you on camera and deduce some things. I think that'd be fun to do together, maybe during a live? I don't know, let me know in the comments. But now that I'm home, I'm gonna get cozy, take off my shoes, and probably curl up with a book. Not gonna lie, it's probably gonna be this one. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me on this weekend in my life. I hope it was cozy and fun, and hopefully it felt like we were hanging out in real life. Also, let me know your thoughts on this camera. The quality, the way it films, does it feel different? Would you have noticed a difference had I not mentioned it? I would love your feedback because I'm still unsure what I think. I think it's a good tool. I think a lot of it is just a learning curve. I'm so used to the camera I usually had, which is this. Oh, it's literally just hanging by a thread. The lens here is dented. When I shut off the camera, this part doesn't always close. It's just lived a very long life and needs to go to the camera doctor. Which is why I got this camera to hold me over until that one's fixed and to use here and there, you know, depending on the situation. If I want a camera that's a little more discreet, this one's perfect. But let me know your thoughts. What did you think? And with that, I think I'm gonna leave the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this weekend. I know I haven't been uploading very often, but I've been filming tons, so once I get time to sit down and edit, you'll have a slew of vlogs to enjoy. So definitely make sure, if you're not already, to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you never miss a future video from me. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye!